Welcome back to Light IC. Welcome to Saturday. Today's day, I have to say, that's been really relaxing for me. I got me like a lot of YouTube done today. I feel really proud of that. I also, I'm also getting back into my routine from like watching the life of Japan. This is like a really neat. This is like a really neat vlog. So these people on here are actually out of Japan, but they're an English speaking family, which I think which is really neat, which I think. Which like also I was looking back at one of our vacations that we did to like Raleigh, North Carolina, and this is what surprised me, okay? So I'm looking on here at their fire alert channel. They got, for instance, um, like their fire dispatch, which I think which is really nice. So they also got Raleigh Wake County location VHF on the 800. But if we look at the Raleigh PD sector map, they got like so many different areas there. So like for instance, we took almost the interstate all around, stayed away from the back roads. So the place we were going to my grandma's bank, okay? And that's where my mom got the idea of, that's where I got the idea of, why don't we go over there to Daddy Jim's, my dad's favorite type of barbecue? And I'm like, why not? It's like on here too, United Airways has their own DMR channel on here, okay? So like sadly, which is sad on this, I cannot look up like their trunk radio system at the airport. But I know a way to do it. I go here, then I go down here to Raleigh Durham International Airport, and they got, for instance, they got like transportation dispatch. They also got the event dispatch. They also got central for emergency operations. They also got the Aircraft National Police Service. They also got tech service, terminal service. They also got secured access control center, system techs, which pretty much your usual airport stuff, which is really nice about that is that when you guys go to an airport, you guys are not thinking about listening to a radio scanner while you're there, okay? Because there's like a lot of people there. There's also like lots and lots of stuff going on there. But that's the reason why I like the small airports. Like for instance at the Baltimore Washington International Airport, they do like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. 9 airlines there. And luckily, our airline that we took was Southwest, and they used like a trunk radio system, which I think which is really neat for like their people there that works there. Which going on down, looking at Hertz, they got a Hertz rent-a-car here, which I think which is really nice. So then after that we go on down to South Carolina, which I really did enjoy this place, honestly. I thought South Carolina had like a really, 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 really nice area that we could all sit down and get ready for our flight. So like for instance, like on a radio frequency I listen to here, I listen to like their approach departures. I listen to sometimes their TSA radio frequencies because sometimes you guys, sometimes that gets really, really, really busy, and like you guys think, why not don't we look at like what's going on there? And like for instance, like sometimes like on your GMRS and FRS radios, you guys get like lots and lots and lots of good radio scanner footage, which I think which is really nice for like different people that likes to use like radio scanners. Like like for instance here's truly. Which like also looking on here, we got for instance if we click on like another area that I've been out of, like the Louisville Sanford International Airport, the Louisville International Airport, which honestly I thought this airport had some neat features, which they had like the Kentucky Derby Cafe, they had like a Starbucks there. Plus they also do like four international airlines. And I'm thinking, wow, four different airlines at one single time. But luckily, our airline, Southwest, had like a lot of good communication there. I would highly, highly recommend you guys take your radio scanner, if you guys ever start using one, to listen to there once you guys get there to the airport. So like for instance on here, Churchill Downs has like a couple new radio frequencies. They have talk group 11, 12, and 13. They also got a host program. They also got suites and security. But sadly, all of this is like DMR, which strangely, like, I like wherever we go. No matter what, there's a good radio frequency that I can listen to, which I think which is really, really, really nice. Okay? So sadly on the Louisville channel, on the Louisville system, they started to encrypt all their police dispatches, and I think that's a good idea because a lot of people are starting to get radio scanners and a lot of criminals are starting to use it, and they're trying to figure out like what in the world can we listen to without getting in trouble with like the local police department. So, like, for instance, here's Louisville. That right there was the Louisville International Airport Public Safety, which I think that's a great resource on here if you guys like to listen to that kind of stuff. That right there was Louisville International Operations. They also got a maintenance channel. They also got engineering. Now the Transit Authority, they got operations, they got command, they got the incident channel, they got maintenance, and they also got fallback. Now, just to give you guys a little bit of information on our local transportation, like where I live now, in like a small town, you guys either have two different resources. You guys got like Rural Transit, which has some great dispatchers. They call you whenever the bus is there, which is really nice. You guys got like BT Access, which BT Access has some really great dispatchers. And just to let you guys know, they are celebrating 40 years yesterday, which is really, really great because they are such a great bus system. So I was also really excited yesterday that I got to meet my best buddy, and that matching party was really fun. I got to talk to a lots and lots of people there. For instance, like this 464.425, that's the Erie Zoo, okay? So they just added that on there, which, like, honestly, going back and talking about, like a couple things that, guys, excuse me for a second, I gotta find the paper. I could just tell you guys, like, what I'm going to be doing. Like, for instance, I'm going to be spending a lot of time with her, like, on Fridays. So, like, for instance, I'm going to be learning the bus, which I feel really, really excited about. We will be going over there to, like, the College Mall, which I feel really excited about. We might be going to we might also be going to if I could talk, I might be meeting her with my boss. I don't know yet. And I just feel so very darn excited. And I hope, so this is just like a daily update video about my two favorite, now oldie airports I've been to. We talked about the Orlando Sanford. We talked about the truth about the Orlando Sanford. How big is it from the Orlando International? We talked about We talked about the Raleigh-Durham Airport and how big that is. We talked about, like, for instance, we talked about my best buddy a little bit, and we talked about the plan on that. And I am, like, so very darn excited. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. And remember, YouTube, it's nice to be nice. And YouTube, I'll see you in my next video.